Okay, graphing inequalities. Okay, we got y less than or equal to negative 1/2 x plus 4. Remember, it's the same as graphing a line, but you have to pay attention if the equals to is there. If it is, it's a regular line. After we get the line down, we have to run a test. Okay, so I have y and x both in the equation, so I look for it to get the y by itself. Oh, it already is, so we have our m and our b. So I get the line down, so slope, y-int. So slope would be negative 1 over 2, and then plus 4 would be the y-intercept. Okay, so if the y-intercept's plus 4, I go 1, 2, 3, 4. And from there I'm going down 1, forward 2. And then it just repeats. Now you make your regular line. But any point on the line just makes this side equal to this side. If I plug in any point on the line for x, y, I'll get any point equal. Now what about the less than part? That's what the test is for. So I copy down the original inequality. So y less than or equal to negative 1/2 x plus 4. And then I pick a point anywhere. It could be anywhere, just not on the line. Okay, because I have my line graph, but what about the less than part? Okay, I'm going to pick that point right there. You can pick it anywhere. I usually stay in this square, okay? And the reason why is because then my xy will be positive. And I'm going to find out what that is for x and y. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4, positive 4 for x, 6 for y. What are we going to do with that? Well, we're going to put those in for x and y and see what happens. Whether it's yes or no. So 6 goes in for y and then 4 goes in for x. But remember, it's negative 1/2 times x, so it's times 4. So I've got 6 on this side. And then I take negative 1 ABC2 times 4 plus 4, and I end up with 2. Now 6 is obviously a higher value than 2, and the sign should be eating 6, but it isn't, so that's a no. So that means any point on that side is a no. Any point on this side is a yes. Now, you're supposed to highlight the yes side. That's just me highlighting it. I don't have a highlighter, so yeah. If you have one, you can use it. Okay, the next one. 2x minus 3y greater than or equal to negative 6. So the little line's there, so it's going to be a regular line. And then we'll have to conduct a test. Okay, now we have x and y. Now we want to get the y by itself, and it's not. Okay? So we're going to work on isolating the y variable on this side. Now it has a negative multiplying number. That number's negative. So we need to do the opposite rule. And when I do the opposite rule, that also includes this symbol. It goes from that way, greater than, to less than, but the line will still be there. Okay? So get rid of 2x. Or no, I need to go opposite. Sorry, negative 2x. Positive 3, positive 6. So again, the sign changes, so does all the numbers. So I'll add 2x to get rid of it. Make a 0x, and we'll add 2x there. So you're going to have 3 times y, then x, you're going to have 2, and then plus 6. Okay, then we divide everything by 3. And remember, no decimals. When I need to find the slope, I don't want decimals. 2 divided by 3 is a decimal, so I can leave it 2 over 3, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. Now the y is by itself. Now we know the m and the b, the slope and the y-intercept of the line. Because it has a slope and a y-intercept, we just don't know it until we get the y by itself. So 2 over 3 is the slope, and then plus 2 is the y-intercept. So plus 2. And from there I go forward 3, up 2. Okay, and that's good, and that is going to be, again, a regular line. Now, don't stop there. Yeah, you stop there if it's just an equals, but that's got a symbol, so we have to do the test. Now, when you're doing the test, don't be messing around up there. Go with where you left off at. Y 2/3 x plus 2. Now I got to get rid of y and x and replace them with a coordinate. Can't be on the line though. Let's go over here. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you put the point. So I'm forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So x would be 5, y would be 2. So 2, you're going in for y, and then 5, remember that's times 5, you're going in for x. So I line up my symbol. I have 2 there. There's no operations. That side's set to 2. This side, what's that side set to? Well, we don't know. We need to figure out what 2/3 times 5 plus 2 is. 5 1/3. Now, 5 1/3 is obviously higher than a 2, and it eats 5 1/3, so that is a yes. That is a no. We highlight on the yes side. Okay. Okay, now the next one, y greater than or equal to -4. Okay, we're not, again, we regular line. I just don't know where it is. And test down here. Now we ain't doing a slope. You need a y and an x to do a slope. X ain't here. X not here. That means we're going to set up 1, 2, 3 for x. So I make 3 coordinates. First, 3 xy coordinates. Focus on the letter that is there, -4. So -4 is the y. Then 1, 2, 3 is the x, okay? So graph it. How do you graph 1, -4? 1 for x, -4 for y. Well, +1 on x is forward 1. -4 on y is downward 4. Back to the middle. +2 on x is there. Downward 4 is here. 3, -4. +3, -4. Okay, so it's a regular line. And we conduct our test. Copy that. Y greater than or equal to -4. Now it's going to be an easy test to do. One side set at -4, and we just need to pick a coordinate point to fill the y in. Now that coordinate I just picked was forward 2, up 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, since x isn't even here, we're not going to put a 2. We'll just put 4 where y is at. So 4, -4. Well, the positive is bigger than the negative. No, they're not equal. One's a positive, one's a negative. So I think that is a true. Or a yes, sorry, my bad. Some teachers call it true. Some teachers call it yes. So if I put that, yes, that's a solution. No, these are not. Okay? Okay, the final problem. Y less than or equal to -3x. Well, it's going to be another regular line. And y and x, well, they're both there, so make sure the y, okay, nice, the y is by itself, so I have the m and the b ready to go. Okay, I don't need to change anything about the inequality. Don't forget the test at the end. See, I want you to write tests so you don't forget to do it. A lot of people just get the line down and then say that's good. No, you have to conduct the test then because of that symbol. If you're wondering why you've never had to do a test before, because you haven't had those greater than and less than symbols before when doing this, it's always been just equals. So slope, -3 over 1, y-intercept 0. So 0, and from there I will go forward 1, down 3. regular line. Remember, the line itself, picking a point on the line itself will just, see, if I pick like this point and use that as my test, it's not going to work because I'll just get the same number on each side. They'll be equal. That's what a line shows you. Okay, what about the inequality? So again, we do not want to pick a point on the line, because if you do, you're not going to get it, because if you do everything right, you'll have the same value on each side. That's what the line itself does. Now we got to pick one side. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so copy it down. Y less than or equal to negative 3x. If you put plus 0, fine, whatever. Okay, y and x go away, but x has a times and a plus, I guess, of 0. So 5 would be y, 3 would be x. So you have 5, and then negative 3 times 3 is negative 9, plus 0 is still negative 9. Okay, a positive is higher value than a negative, but it's not eating that number like it should, so that is a no. So no here, yes here.